Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf Diaries. We got a message from Cole, and it's got a present attached to it. He must love us. Let's take a look at what it says. Okay. Well, no, we should read the letter first before we do the letter, before we look at the present. I'm giving you this now, in case I spill ketchup on it later. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened. I hope you like it, and sorry in advance. Your pal, Cole. Throw away the letter. It's probably going to be a shirt, then, if he says he's going to spill ketchup on it. Yep, it's a racing shirt. What does it look like? You know, I've been wearing this one for a while. Yeah, I don't like it. I might change it. No. Okay, so, welcome back to New Leaf Diaries. It is, of course, Wednesday, 27th of May, 2015. I nearly said 14 again. How do I keep doing that? Oh, well, so yes, welcome back to New Leaf Diaries. Just quickly going to take a look around my house. And yeah, I do need to redo some of these blue roses here. Because I was finishing off the woodland walkway a few days ago, and it's been raining a lot in Moriwood lately, which is a bit of a shame. But you can't help the weather. We're lucky that it's good today. And those are the 4 hybrids for today. So it's really cool how if you water 2 blues, you always get a blue. You know, they make it a pain in the butt, and that's an understatement, to get blue roses. But then once you've got some, it's really easy to get more. So, just having a look around town. What's the weather going to do later at the shelter here? Looks like the weather's going to stay nice. Well, fantastic. Good to know. So, last time, we did a sort of look around town and tried to scope out the joint to see what areas we could improve on. And I did what I said I was going to do for a change, and I did it. Definitely did it right after last episode and not this morning, 10 minutes before I recorded. I made a list of all of the flowers we have in Moriwood and sort of like the areas of the quote-unquote official garden for each of them. And the result was very surprising. There are a lot of places where we don't have... Oops, too many flowers. There are a lot of places around town where... Basically, we're using a lot of the same flowers around town and not many of the others. One of the most predominant being roses, actually. Apart from the rainbow rose, we don't have... Or the rainbow road here, we don't have any red, white, yellow, or orange, or, well, technically gold, but I can't really get gold because of my public town ordinance, roses around town. So that was really surprising when I found that out. And the same, where are we? We don't have any yellow lilies around town, and we don't have any... That's actually it. So those two, yeah, the yellow lilies and all of those roses I mentioned, we don't have anywhere around town in, like, proper gardens. So that's going to be something which I need to focus on in the future. So last time I mentioned a sort of pinstripe pattern here, and I think I'm going to do red cosmoses, then 2 yellow, 1 red, 2 yellow, 1 red. Look at that, it's already planted there for me. Huh, handy. Okay, and then 2 red, or 1 red here. And then we're going to have yellow for the rest around there, so that will look good. Pond skater, there you are. Hi, you're skating on the pond. So yeah, that's been one of the things which I've been, excuse me, struggling to do. Hang on, do I really not have lots of... No, no, I do have more yellow cosmoses than just around Fauna's house, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. So yeah, that, I sort of, when I did that this morning and checked around town for all the different flowers, it really did surprise me at sort of really how little variety I have, because I was looking at the blues, and there's only 3 types of blue flowers you can get. You can get violets, you can get roses, and you can get pansies, and we have 2 gardens featuring each of those. So that's a lot. I'm trying to find any more yellow cosmoses. I don't think no, I don't have any more, because I actually went to the island yesterday to get some more to finish off Fauna's house, and I don't have any extra yellows, so I'm gonna have to go get some more from the island again tonight. But yeah, that's the area next to, or underneath the town hall done. Hey Cole, do you want to suggest me a public works project? Grey Parker. I wasn't hunting it at all. What are you talking about? Yeah. Wait, please accept my frame. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want a climbing frame. Give me a climbing frame. No, I don't want it anymore. You're the worst villager. This area hasn't really changed much since last episode, because I've been focusing on other areas of town. I'm still trying to decide which one I like more, the purple border or the red border. I'm actually leaning more towards red border. I'm not sure why, but that's what I'm thinking. Well, I guess. Oh yeah, the other thing I noticed this morning, and I never noticed this before, but my town tree is the largest it can be. The fully grown tree. You can tell by the amount of vines growing up the side of it. Like if it was the first time it gets vines, it's got like one strand here going up to the right, and then it's got like 2 leaves of ivy on the left. But no, this has got like three vine trails wrapping around it. So this is the biggest tree you can get, and you get it after 500 days of playing Animal Crossing and 500 hours. So I've been playing New Leaf a lot. Yeah. So I'm probably, you know, well, where are my words this morning? Where are my words anyway? So I'm looking around areas, or looking around town for areas where I can use more roses, and I'm thinking, you know, as much of a mess this is, I'm going to put some roses in here, probably some black ones, because I realise there's not enough, or there's not many black flowers nearby. Although we do have sort of, well, I know this is kind of temporary, but there are black roses around Walker's old house, Walker and Tipper's. And I will probably, maybe I'll use black and white roses for Whitney's house when I get her, if I get her. Speaking of which, Jamie sent me a tweet this morning. Good old Jamie, the Jamie monument. Squeak, squeak. Sent me a tweet this morning saying that she's finally got Lolly back, which is insane that she's managed to get her back after just a week, which is crazy. Thank you very much, Jamie. It'd be cool to finally get Lolly in my town. I've been sort of putting it off for a long while. I'm not sure why, but it's going to be great when I finally have all 10 villagers. Now, yellow lilies. Where could I put yellow lilies? Actually, looking at my list, what other lilies could I use? So, I could use red, because the only other place I've got red lilies is Coconut Cove. Actually, you know, we haven't been there for a while. Some of you may not know about my whole beach idea, because I don't think I've done a lot of the beach for a while. So, basically, this is my my beach. Coconut Cove is here. It's sort of like this little indented area where I've got a chopped down palm tree where you can put up your cocktail, put your pina colada on there. It's got the corals sort of around it, and red lilies, a couple of red lilies here and there. Basically, the idea for Coconut Cove was to make, what did I call it? Was it the Coral Coast? I can't remember. I think it was, Seashell Shores. That was it. The idea was to mark out the path where you walk along the water's edge. But then you have shells separating the flowers from the path, and it worked out really cool. And I'm going to be using white carnations and Jacob's ladders along here. It looks really, really good. I really like it. I think I'm using too many Jacob's ladders. I'm probably going to cut down on those and put more white carnations in. But I mean, you can see the area here. It's really cool. I really like it. I only wanted to use the white and the sort of pinky cream coloured shells to outline the path, but then we do have some coral being washed up onto the shore as well. One of my big worries was the fact that if I had too many shells here, maybe the other shells won't wash up, but they do, which is great. But yeah, that's a really cool feature of my town. Again, it's another way of separating flowers which I do want from the ones I don't. I don't know why these carnations are still here. So for example, if a white carnation happens to sprout over this side of the path, I know I could just run through it or pick it up and place it somewhere else. I'm very, very organized like that. So yeah, the only red lilies we have in town are over there, so I'm thinking red and yellow lilies somewhere. Red lily, yellow lily, red lily, yellow lily. I already messed it up. I'm also, you know, I might get rid of this. We might have the the red and yellow lilies here, or I might have some around my house. Orange pansies, that's actually another one which I need to do. Just basically looking at the list. Tulips as well. We got black and purple. We got 2 lots of black and purple tulips. Basically, the idea, I want to have enough gardens so that there are 2 of every single flower in my town. There are some which I have 3 of, like white and orange cosmos, white pansies. Really? White pansies? Town hall, my house, and the campsite. Yeah, I guess my house does kind of count. What else we got? Blue violets and purple violets. So we've got the ones around... Oh, wow. We got the purple violets in here. We got the blue and purple violets over here by Wolfgang's house. We got blue violets at Lobo's house. We have purple violets down by the coast. And we also... Oops, did I run something over? We also have blue violets here. But yeah, the purple violets are by the lighthouse here. And the other thing we got 3 of is white lilies, because we've got them around Lobo's house, we've got them in the lumberyard, and we've also got them near the plaza here, where we got the pink and yellow, well, sorry, the pink and white lilies. So yeah, those are the ones where we got 3 of around town. I'm going to try and not use any of those anymore, as well as the 2 ones. But basically, oh, I haven't also included orange flowers, because, you know, we've got a lot of them in Chris's orange tree here. But yeah... Hang on, have I not used any orange... Oh yeah, I have used orange lilies. I've used them around the roost. So yeah, that's what I've been doing recently. Anyway, let's have a look at this, and this will remind us... Yep, thanks to everyone's generosity, Moriwood has finally completed the much-anticipated new tulip topiary. So this is a good time to segue into the comment of the episode. And I think this is actually the first time I've had someone... or this is actually the second comment of the episode from the same person. So... It's a first for New Leaf Diaries. Let's take a look at what it says. It says, I like the idea for the topiary for Fauna's house. I was actually thinking you should extend the flowers from her garden past the topiary until you meet the end of the bushes. That'd be behind the topiary. I don't know if you like the hibiscus bushes or not, but was also thinking maybe you can use the yellow ones behind the topiary or a standout colour like the blue hydrangeas. So here we have it. The tulip topiary fits in nice and well. The bushes I used were just ones I had on hand. Pink azaleas and actually no, those are white azaleas, and I think pink hydrangeas. Those are the only ones where I had 3 of each of them. And yeah, I'm trying to get some more orange cosmoses so that I can fill up the area. But this is another milestone moment for New Leaf Diaries, I think. Getting rid of some of the paths in the park. These have been here since September of the first year. I'm pretty sure anyway. But you know, this area around Fauna's house is almost complete. So we can get rid of this path, and it's going to look, I hope, fingers crossed, alright. Not fantastic, not amazing, not incredible. Alright, and straight away I can see that the grassware is looking really good here. Not so much up here. I mustn't use this road often enough. I probably just walk around the bushes. Yeah, it looks like I do. Oh man, it feels so good when you sort of start getting rid of areas. Like, you lay down patterns for planning and marking, and it feels so good getting rid of them, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I should have probably kept a little bit of them just for this corner here. I guess what I could do is use some orange roses as a temporary, like a temporary fix for that. Just so I know where I need to be careful of running. So right here. Boop, 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 boop. Do I need one? No, I don't think. See, I've already forgotten. Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, because I was just running there to test it out. Yeah, I think that is it. So I only need 5 orange cosmoses, and then Fauna's house and part of the park. Let's emphasize that part of the park is finished. On a scale from great to blah, how are you doing these days? I'm pretty blah, to be honest. I'm pretty, job, so an interesting personality quiz in the magazine. Use your answer to provide advice on how to be happier. Want to try it? Right, please. First one, what kind of weather do you like? I actually like cloudy weather. I actually prefer stormy weather. I should have said that. I see. Okay, second question, what kind of music do you feel like listening to right now? Bebop, dubstep, doo-wop, or cabaret? Doo-wop. Definitely doo-wop. Gotta love a good doo-wop. And here's your last question. How would you describe Lobo? Nice, funny, friendly, kind of creepy. He's friendly. He's good. I see. Thanks for responding to all the questions according to the answers. We Need to Achieve Everlasting Happiness is a book called The Gyroid Whisperer. I haven't read that book myself, but I trust this magazine's advice. I hope that quiz is fun for you, and it was for me. I hope that the advice helps. Well, thank you, Fauna, for that enlightening moment. So another part of town or another flower I need to use a lot more in the town are the carnations. I mean, I'm looking at the list, and we're using 2 of the red and white carnations. We're using 1 pink. So the red and white carnations, like we've got the red ones at Jamie's house, and I'll be honest with you, the red and pink ones here by the river, I don't like. I'm not sure what it is about them, but I don't like them. I don't know what to do with them. It's just, they don't look good. I'm not sure why. Maybe, I'm thinking of switching them to white and pink. And maybe what I'll do is I'll sort of cut it off here. So like I'll start the flower garden here, and then I'll go this way and extend to here where the blue and yellow tulips are. Well, not tulips, violets. So maybe that's something else I could do. I'm a bit concerned though that the white carnations would be too close to the ones at the Seashell Shore. But it's alright, I think. That would be okay. So I think that's what I'll do. Pink and white ones along here, and then I'll find a different place to put the reds. Because I would need... yeah, I'd need another set of red and pink to go somewhere. Probably along... No, not along here, because I've already got some along the river. You know, this is really difficult, because here's my thought process behind how I'm going to be doing this. So, for example, this garden over here, when I was trying to figure out what flowers to use, I sort of stood here and I thought, how many gardens are within the area, or how many flower types are within the area? So straight away I can see tulips and lilies, more lilies down here. There's pansies and roses just over here, and violets, and there's some more roses over here. So that means roses, tulips, lilies, and pansies and violets are all off the list. That leaves cosmoses and carnations. So out of those 2, you know, we've got carnations. We could do red, white, and pink. We got white and pink over here, and that's pretty much it. So we could only use red carnations in here. So out of cosmoses, what can we do? Well, looking at my list, I don't have any red cosmoses in town whatsoever. And I also need to use more yellow and pink. Now that I've already got some pink down here and not enough yellow around, so I will use red and yellow cosmoses in this area of town. That's how I'm figuring things out. And it's going to be a long process, but hopefully it will be an effective one. We'll see how that works. Also, I just realised you are not a white lily. How dare you, sir? How dare you? You're a rose. A rose is not a lily. Now I've got to hunt for a white lily, haven't I? I guess I could just steal one out of the lumberyard. Since I have said that I want to change that, I'm just not sure when or how. So yeah, basically what I've noticed is I need a lot more reds around town as well as yellows. And I don't know, I've also been thinking of cutting back the size of Rudy's garden, because it's pretty big, isn't it? Rudy's garden. Oh, hi, Shep. What do you want, fool? There you are, Dale. I'm so happy to see you. I'm obsessed with a specific fish. A rainbow trout. No way. I can't find one of them. What do you think? I actually care about my... No, I'm joking. Of course I care about my villagers. Right. So, yeah, this is Rudy's garden, and it is massive. Absolutely huge. Actually, it's not that big. Yeah, it is. It's massive. It's absolutely huge. So I've been thinking about cutting that down a bit. I'm not sure how, though. No, I'll probably keep it the same. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind. I'm sorry I've been rambling quite a bit, but main things to think about is I need that basically this whole section here from Rosie's house all the way up until the mayor's grand garden, I guess I could call this. Is I need something to go in here, and I'm thinking about a public works project as well. You know, I really like the bus shelter. Maybe I'll put the bus shelter in here. I guess what we could do is take a look at which public works projects we have, and maybe you guys can suggest what can go in there, and give me a reason why. I always like it when you justify your reasons, because it makes for a great comment of the episode, so there you go. Maybe if you tell me which one you like, or which one you think should go there and why, I could pick your comment as a comment of the episode. So let's take a look. She's going to ask us to do the celebration for the topiary, but I'll just say no. No, I'm going to pass. You can't make it? Well, I guess I'll have to send ceremony in your place. Yeah. So let's take a look at what we have. Maybe you guys can pick one out for me. So we have the reset center. We have a yellow bench, blue bench, metal bench, log bench, fairy tale bench, zen bench, flower bed, drinking fountain, instrument, shelter, sandbox, garbage can, water well, fountain, park clock, fairy tale clock, zen clock, street lamp, mod street light, fairy tale street light, zen street light, flower arch, hammock, fire pit, outdoor chair, zen garden, geyser, statue, fountain, stone, tablet, water pump, scarecrow, fence, fire hydrant, custom design sign, face cutout standee, caution sign, do not enter sign, yield sign, archway sculpture, illuminated clock, solar panel, wind turbine, tower, round topiary, square topiary, tulip topiary, and flower clock. I was doing so well there until I got to the topiaries. Rapid topiary, what am I thinking of? So I don't think I actually had the bus shelter in that list, but I think that would be a cool thing to go there. I think an Uchi villager has to suggest that, and I'm not sure. But maybe a bus shelter surrounded by some yellow flowers might look good. I mean, I'm looking at the list again, and I'm wondering how well yellow roses go with yellow lilies. Because there are areas in town where I've used the same flower type, and same flower colour and different type to make it stand out. So for example, over here with coal, you know, the tulips and the cosmoses really stand out from each other, even though they're the same colour. So maybe yellow roses and lilies would look good. Maybe not, because they're both sort of cluster of four flowers, and they're not too different enough. Although yellow pansies and lilies, maybe, because the yellow pansies have the big spot in the center of them. Anyway, I've been rambling too much. I'm sorry. I need to finish off this episode, and the word of the episode today is going to be complete. Because we're talking about getting areas of the town completed. You know, today we completed. We almost completed, because we just need 5 orange cosmoses here. Actually, this isn't a bad combination. Yellow cosmoses and orange rose. I might switch out these pansies for these cosmoses for roses, because that looks really. I'm gonna do that. You know, not right now. After the episode, and I'll update the dream as well. But yeah, I'm gonna switch out these orange cosmoses to roses, because we need more roses in the town anyway. But yeah, that looks really cool. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Because we're completing areas of the town, the word for the comment to use is complete. So maybe you're close to completing school. Maybe your town is closer to completion than mine is. Just use the word complete somewhere in your comment to let me know that you made it all the way through the end of the episode. And you're awesome, because don't forget, being awesome is the most important thing in life. Especially in Animal Crossing. You gotta be awesome, guys. You gotta be awesome. Anyway, of course, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye, guys.